Yes, now today we are back again, and of course, we're talking about what is happening in our country, Uganda. Of course, we understand as a country we are still into the election season. For those who have been following our videos, and when we started this series of our videos, we projected maybe perhaps for the first time in the history of Uganda, we're going to have a very peaceful election. Of course, we saw police was perhaps maybe someone would say reluctant. There was nothing like violence and no signs of violence that maybe perhaps that could happen. But it is too sad with how things are turning. Currently, if you see with what is happening in opposition rallies, it is quite surprising with what we had expected. Maybe of course, we expected nothing is going to happen, but now things are turning bad, very bad. There's a lot of abuses, violations that are happening in rallies of opposition figures, notably Honorable Robert Chagulanyi, popularly known as Bob Wine. We see a lot of things are happening. We're seeing young people are being arrested from nowhere, and that bothers me as Truth and Reconciliation Africa. When Museveni was telling us the other day that when he was 26 years old, he formed a Foronasa with his dear friends. And he says young people today are just looking for vibe and they're not doing anything. But, and that bothers me a lot. Because now, for example, now we saw how this year we're seeing young people are coming now out and are now actively engaging in the political life of their country. But now what is happening? What is the price that they are paying? Most of them are now losing their lives. Some have lost their properties. Most of them are rotting in jail, in the different detention centers. And I'm wondering, is that the price that they should pay for engaging the political life of their country? Are the actions by military forces, security forces, police, UPDF, right? Is it worth it? Picture yourself if you are that one Ugandan who was going through those abuses and violations. Would you be okay with that state? Is it not paramount for you to think and maybe perhaps act in a more professional way rather than acting like as if you're frustrated? Look at the abductions that are happening, for God's sake. The other day, the priest was abducted from Masaka, and he was nowhere to be seen. Until the family's friends and kept on looking for him, and UPDF comes up later on. I think was it UPDF? I don't remember so well. They come out and say they have him. For God's sake, if you have a case against the man of God, why don't you just present him in courts of law and justice is served, rather than him being held in excommunicado? Surely that is a lot of abuses that are happening in our country, and security forces, we can do better. We can really do better for this country. What name are we building for this beautiful country? Are we just only looking at elections? Elections will come and go, they will pass. But what name have we left for this country? We need to think about the name that we're building for this country, and let's protect it at all costs. Thank you.